Hi, my name is Nikki Ehrenberg, and today I will be talking about how climate change has and will continue to affect the Chicagoland area. Below is a picture of what I see when I'm driving back through Chicago from the Oxford campus. It depicts smoke pollution coming from one of the various production facilities on the south side area of Chicago, which greatly contributes to the poor air quality we breathe in every day in the city. Factors that lead to climate change in Chicago: car emissions. With a 2.7 million person population, it is greatly estimated that hundreds of thousands are driving to work on a daily basis, which contributes to the dangerously high CO2 levels in our environment. Production facilities and factories are scattered not only throughout the south side area of Chicago, but also through various neighborhoods in the city of Chicago and are dangerous for air pollution in the environment. Skyscrapers not only contribute to air pollution, but also to the waste that is scattered throughout the Chicago River that inevitably flows into Lake Michigan. Public transportation, although it is a better alternative to driving a car every day, also emits CO2 into our environment at a dangerous rate. Overpopulation. With overpopulation comes the demand for condominiums, which is not the best for our environment, and it also creates the demand for more grocery stores, shops, and restaurants, etc. in every neighborhood. Petroleum is 36% of Chicago's energy profile. We use petroleum for transportation, putting gas into our cars and trains and buses. Heating systems, we use heating systems basically on a daily basis for cold days in the winter, and we use cooling systems for hot days in the summer, so they pretty much run all day every day in some households. Asphalt, in 2018, 310 roads were repaired, which may not seem like a lot, but the roads stretch far and use a lot of asphalt, which contains high volumes of petroleum in them. And in this picture right here, you can see the climate change that has affected Chicago. The winters have become 1.2 degrees warmer than past years, which is dangerous because it will only continue as climate change gets worse, along with many other factors. The health-related issues that come with climate change are respiratory distress and failure, as well as asthma due to the air pollution and poor air quality, as well as COPD. Due to the poor air quality, it has caused chronic bronchitis, as studied in Chicago in the past years. And then due to the overuse, abuse, and emissions of the greenhouse gases into our environment, cancer has become increased over the years. In this picture, you can see that the red is covering most of the Chicagoland area, which shows poor air quality and health-related issues due to the poor air quality. How the Chicago River has been impacted by climate change: there's been more erosion. There's also been concerning fluctuations of river levels, which has also caused concerning fluctuations of lake levels, resulting in 2 beaches already being disappeared in the Chicago, and will only continue as climate change gets worse. It is also responsible for the kill-off of some native species in the river, which endangers species as the American eel, the black bullhead, the common carp, and the largemouth bass. With extreme runoff comes more germs in the water, which also results in less aquatic life and contamination of the water. In the picture to the right, we see proof of the waste that is thrown into the river and contaminating it due to human activities. And it has been studied and shown that the Chicagoland area has sunk at least 4 inches in the last century and will continue to do so at the same rate, if not faster, as climate change continues to evolve. In this photo here, you can see the darkening and discoloration of the Chicago River, as it looks a little bit green Some people say that this is due to dyeing the river green too many times on St. Patrick's Day, but it has been studied and shown that it is because of the contaminants that have taken place and habitat into the river during the Industrial Revolution, with destructive effects that are still trying to be reversed to this day, and will still take years before anything happens. And the river has begun to darken Lake Michigan as its contaminated water flows into the lake. With all of this, it can be reduced with the Chicago Climate Change Action Plan, which is a plan that's goal is to reduce greenhouse gas emissions to 80% below the 1990s levels by 2050. The Chicago plan is identifying urban heat areas, known as heat islands of concern, and then adopting heat island reduction strategies through a variety of programs, including building codes and green infrastructure projects. In this picture here, you can see the plan that Chicago has adopted over the past years, showing that by 2050, the greenhouse gas emissions will be 80% below the 1990 gas emission rate. And that concludes my presentation. Thank you.